player of football. He have won World Cup 3 times, in 1958, 1962, and in 1970, making him the only player to win it 3 times. But Mario Zagallo has technically won it 4 times. He won 2 as a player, 1 as a manager, and 1 as an assistant of Brazilian coach. He would have gotten 5 if Brazil didn't lose against France in 1998. Comment RIP for both.
Do you know the true backstory of Mr. Krabs? He was born into a family of pirates and trained as a pirate from a young age. Later, he made a fortune by raiding and collecting treasures, but because he was too generous, the money he earned was never enough to pay his crew. In the end, he had no choice but to sell his pirate ship and fire all of his crew members. However, he didn't want to disappoint his grandfather, so Mr. Krabs kept the truth hidden from him until one day, his grandfather suddenly sent him a letter saying he was coming to visit. Mr. Krabs immediately panicked. To hide the truth, he quickly gathered his employees and asked them to pretend to be his pirate crew. Not only did they have to look like real pirates, but they even needed to smell like pirates.
Very convincing.
Phineas's biological dad has always been a mystery, but I have a pretty good idea of who it is. First of all, Ferb's head shape is nearly identical to his dad. Well, it only makes sense that this would be the same for Phineas, because Dr. Doofenshmirtz's head is the exact same as Phineas's, and if you line up their hair, it's almost the exact same. Also, both Phineas and Doofenshmirtz are geniuses who invent insane things. But here's the wild evidence. In an episode in season 2, it shows that Linda and Dr. Doofenshmirtz used to date back in the day, which completely aligns with the theory. But wait, Doofenshmirtz is always talking about how he wants to rule the tri-state area. Well, what if I told you that he got that idea from Phineas's mom?
Start small with the tri-state area.
Clearly, she means a lot to him considering he's actively following her advice all these years later. And if this theory's true, then Vanessa would actually be their half-sibling. Phineas's bio...
Best new game. All these games are slop, but it's better than last year. Animal Hospital, when it came out, I thought it was pretty good. And then the minute it went mainstream, everyone thought it was cringe. I'm going Animal Hospital first. Best survival experience. Oh, nah, it's the one. If you're not voting Nullscape, you should probably cry. Nullscape's so well made, bro. People's choice. I could not pick like Animal Hospital, 99 Nights or Grow Garden over Rivals. It would make me feel good. Best new...
No. Your boyfriend's right.
What if Mbappe tried to steal Spain's World Cup? Cucurella got injured. Dictator wants World Cup. He'll do anything to win. Mbappe with paparazzi. Yamal blocks his path.
We don't need you. We already have Alex Baena. Tell Kinder Bueno to move aside.
French fries. Coach meets Mbappe at McDonald's.
If we don't win, final, we'll never enter Spain again.
Yamal hears everything before the final. Yamal has a plan. He pays the stadium guards.
Don't let him inside. You can't enter.
Final, no Mbappe. Coach is furious.
Where is he?
Mbappe is outside the stadium. Can't enter. A stranger walks over.
You still have one way in.
Egypt has never won the World Cup, so why do they have 7 stars on their jersey? The reason is simple. Most national teams add stars to their jersey after winning the World Cup. For example, France has 2 stars because they've won the World Cup twice. Argentina has 3 stars because they've taken home 3 World Cup titles. But Egypt has never won the World Cup, so why do they have 7 stars on their jersey? Those 7 stars represent Egypt's 7 Africa Cup of Nations titles. Egypt has never won the World Cup, so why do...
Una menos es un poco más complicado. Which guy ate this trend?
Neighbor? It's a game called Hello Neighbor. Walk in his house, get to the basement, but watch out, the house is waiting.
Do you have Una?
Elige tu idioma y empieza a aprender ahora gratis. Descarga Duolingo, la app de idiomas número 1 del mundo.
Hey, yo, what the heck? Yes.
Where are you going? Up races. You can't escape. I'm going to kill you.
cards.
And watch this.
Oh no, you're wrecking the whole booth.
Oops. I'm sorry. Don't be mad.
You're coming with me, little troublemaker.
Yay! Best day ever. Mister, please buy me. I'm super cute.
Sorry, little penguin. I'm just here for the cards.
And watch this.
Oh no, you're wrecking the whole booth.
Oops. I'm sorry. Don't be mad.
You're coming with the SpongeBob we see today isn't the real one. He's an imposter. Patrick took off the gorilla costume. The costume was stuffed inside a banana. SpongeBob put it on without hesitation, but an accident happened while he was zipping it up. But the zipper on his costume had broken. SpongeBob decided to use the suit to play a prank. The residents, seeing this, were so scared they ran away. SpongeBob needed to go to work.
I'll just go to work as a gorilla. See ya.
The costume prevents him from seeing clearly. He grabs the completely wrong ingredients. Chef here is actually a gorilla. They flee the place without hesitation. The police and reporters really mistook him for a gorilla. Patrick, posing as a zookeeper, confirmed that the gorilla had indeed escaped. So SpongeBob was forcibly taken back to the zoo. Meanwhile, the real gorilla had escaped onto the street. Mr. Krabs mistook the gorilla for SpongeBob, just as the gorilla was then drawn by the shrill music. He grabbed Squidward, who was mouth. He took Squidward to the top of the lighthouse. The gorilla was locked back up in the zoo. SpongeBob took the opportunity to escape from the cage. Now he was the real SpongeBob. SpongeBob we see today isn't the real one. He's an imposter. Patrick took off the gorilla.
The truth behind the hospitals in SpongeBob is very disturbing. In the episode Funny Pants, Squidward laughs super hard and actually collapses. And without anyone calling for help, the ambulance just shows up and...
Writing down for 167 steps. Down for 167 steps.
She kept getting caught by the delivery driver, so she started preparing beforehand. 2, 3, 4. But then...
Did you know I show speed? If you move, you can't eat cookies forever.
What are the saddest Roblox games? Starting with this game, which follows the story of a rebellious kid who tries to skip school in various ways. But during his attempts to trick his parents, he makes a huge mistake that leads to his mother disappearing, resulting in him hallucinating that she's there with him because he can't handle the guilt. Next is this game called Oobja, which at first seems like an unfinished obby, but every time you fall off the platform, the game saves you, and as you progress, the server starts saying nice things, because the developer actually designed the game for players who are feeling down, as he himself lost a friend to depression. But the saddest game is Eric Cassell's memorial, as shortly after his passing, the entire community came together to create a game where they could appreciate his dedication that he put into Roblox, by building a statue of him wearing his classic t-shirt and many more references of things he's previously worked on, such as water physics and terrain. What are the saddest Roblox games? So this TikTok skydiver went viral after trying out parachutes from Amazon. And well, it kind of makes you realize why all these listings don't have a single bad review. Because after he opens up the parachute, the whole thing rips apart and flies away. He's now made multiple videos of trying out almost every single listing he saw on Amazon, but they all end up the same way. But what's even crazier is that these parachutes are supposed to be backup options in case your main parachute doesn't work. So imagine this being your last resort. Luckily, this skydiver was smart enough to bring his own high-quality parachute, but it makes you wonder how many people didn't. So this TikTok skydiver went viral after... I am not joking. I would actually eat these and ask for more. And finally... I spent one day working at the Krusty Krab. When I got there, SpongeBob was already making Krabby Patties at full speed. Squidward looked at me and said, "Good luck, you'll need it." At first, the job was actually pretty easy. I just had to take orders, clean tables, and help SpongeBob in the kitchen. Everything was going great until Mr. Krabs caught me eating one French fry. He immediately took it out of my paycheck. A few minutes later, SpongeBob accidentally made 300 Krabby Patties for one customer. Mr. Krabs wasn't even mad. He made the customer pay for every single one. Then Plankton suddenly ran into the restaurant trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula. SpongeBob chased him around the kitchen while Squidward didn't even look up from the cash register. I thought that was the craziest part of the day. I was wrong. Right before my shift ended, Mr. Krabs handed me my paycheck. I spent one day working...
Did you know that North Korea once played against a fake Brazilian national team? After qualifying for the 2010 World Cup, North Korea wanted to play a few friendly matches to prepare for the tournament. But because of political tensions, most national teams refused to face them. After a long search, they finally found an opponent, Atletico Sorocaba, a 4th division club from Brazil. The team traveled all the way to North